Hello Galactic family. There are many reports of people experiencing the emergence of this new dimension of consciousness as a result of the tragic loss at some point in their lives. Some have lost all their assets, others their children or spouses, their social position, reputation or physical abilities. In some cases, through disasters or war, they lost all of these simultaneously, and encountered nothing. We can call this a limit situation. Whatever they have identified with, whatever it was that gave them their own meaning, it was taken away from them. Then, suddenly and inexplicably, the intense anguish or fear they initially felt, gave way to a sacred feeling of presence, a deep peace and serenity, and complete freedom from fear. This phenomenon must have been familiar to St. Paul, who used the expression, the peace of God that surpasses all understanding. It is indeed a peace that does not seem to make sense, and people who have experienced it have asked before all this, how can I feel this peace? The answer is simple, once you understand what the ego is and how it operates. When the forms with which you have identified yourself, which gave you its own meaning, collapse or disappear, this can lead to a collapse of the ego, since the ego is in identification with the form. When there's nothing left to identify with, who are you? When the forms around you die or death approaches, your sense of being, the I am, is freed from your entanglement with form. The spirit is released from his prison in matter. You perceive your essential identity as amorphous, as an all-pervasive presence, of the self prior to all forms and identifications. You perceive your true identity as your own consciousness, not your consciousness. This is the peace of God. The supreme truth that I am not this, or I am not that, but I am.